Capricorn. Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and all the cross watchers and Capricorn collective. Welcome. This is your sacred space for shadow love. I've got a new item here to start to celebrate already s.valentine, but we can also celebrate the snake. Today, 29th of January, is the beginning of the snake year. It's the wood snake year starting today. So if you're interested, I made yesterday a predictive tarot reading for whole this year in one take for all the star signs. So there is timestamps and you can see your snake year prediction. And also in this reading, I'm using the same tarot spread called Golden Compass. I created myself. So I use this Golden Compass also to locate a little bit what's going on in your snake year. But today we will do this for the February, just for 1 month. What we see in the Golden Compass. But your first card from this enchanted map oracle, this will be oracle card for February. This is the psychic reading for Capricorn now for whole month of February. Predictive reading. This is your oracle. Into the unknown. So indeed, when something new happens, the snake is here. It's a new thing. You have to kind of welcome the unknown. You don't know yet what this snake year is about. It's gonna reveal itself. Reveal its wisdom. Maybe already today it starts to whisper to Capricorn some wisdom. So here, number 7 is always very interesting number. Rainbow has 7 colors. So this is your, and then these are the pre-selected images. You have a heart chakra and you have some kind of door. It's also kind of into the unknown. What is a new door now to open? There is also this kitty here, like a little new kitty, almost like a little kitty. It's like on your doorstep. And then there's some kind of, I don't know, what is this? Hidden papyrus. Something like a message maybe even. But this whole idea was that this is my dream. I'll decide where to go from here. So take this as like a predictive dreaming. We are all sacred dreamers dreaming the world into being. And now we see. First prediction will be your opportunity for the month of February 2025. So let's see with this card what the spirit has to say. Capricorn, I'm gonna now tune into your energies. Let's do. Then we have also your challenge. What is the challenge for the month of, little preview of your challenge in this month of February. You can be more prepared. We have here Tulensynty, okay, Ace of Fire, totally new beginning here. New passion. It's like coming like a lightning, like a storm, gonna hit the tree, like going like a shake you, some new, it's almost like awakening to some new potential. But of course, this is the beginning of all this family of the wands, like a passionate project, or your, actually what was said in this box, there is this text here, explore your life journey, and there's also a key, this oracle deck, and you have that key there, and this is really life purpose thing, wants, actions to do, work to do, passion to burn. Now there's some beginning. Maybe we read this. You could also, wow, tuonelon hauki. So you got this kind of big fish. Catch of the day is the 10 of Cups. So not just that there is like a huge passion, there is also a fish, like a biggest, like almost like, yeah, emotional fulfillment, that like something from your subconscious now, from this unknown, comes like a big catch. Interesting. Wow. It's like, I don't know if you're a fisher person, like fishing, but this is really getting some kind of interesting revelations. Snake year itself can be this way. Very like awakening. Oh my, the revish is also there. and it's underneath the ground, kind of like, wow, the fish is twice here. Something about the fish of the subconscious. Gifts coming to a light. There's coming that like a huge current. And you are like this, like, okay, what's happening here? What's happening here? I'm focusing the sense, I'm focusing to understand. Oh, wow. There is also like she's holding a key here. I didn't even pay attention, but this is also some kind of key. Okay, somebody's here. Geta as Kaimal is asking what is coming towards you. So now I'm doing this general reading for Capricorn Collective. So what I want to know in this comment is like, okay, you can co-create with me, you can tell who you are, I can read this comment related to this reading of Capricorns. Or you have to say your Capricorn, what is the Capricorn placement, and then I can pick your question in the end. But this is like, you have to be Capricorn. This is now my requirements, that this is a Capricorn sacred space. Once a month I give this for Capricorn Collective. So now you know you have to be Capricorn to ask question. Then what can I say? I think this is as it is. I don't think I have to only to translation. Tuonela house is like Tuonela is the like underworld. It's like this where the kind of devil lives. So this is totally in this story is a subconscious mind, and here we have this going from the high consciousness to low, like kind of fishing things. Oh wow, this goes back to the fact that I'm lately thinking to make something about this David Lynch, that he died, and I'm really always been excited to David Lynch, how he's creative, but to honor him, he has this concept how ideas are like fishes, and how you need sometimes time to really to fish things from the unconscious, but when you get this huge idea is amazing thing. But David Lynch has exactly this kind of idea of the fish, to go to fish new ideas. Be open for that. Okay, your challenge, Capricorn. Wow, Venus. Venus is her name. Venus on the mountaintop. This looks very Venusian thing. Wonder what the Venus is currently doing. I think it might be even in Pisces. There is something like that. Very intuitive indeed. This year, at least beginning of the year, Venus has been in Pisces. So that's your challenge now in February. What is the Phoenix Venus doing? What is that aspect in your chart? Well, very feminine energy. Of course, we have in the snake year, that is the calling. The wild woman is being called. So man of woman, you are now be aware of this kind of hidden even sexual power that snake is calling you to have now. That's a challenge, how sexy you can be in February. This looks kind of sexy style as well, a little bit kind of like elegant. But yeah, how sexy you can be, Capricorn, in February, man or female. This is here. This is the attraction, law of attraction. Your challenge is the law of attraction. This is, of course, related to manifestation. Sometimes, indeed, you have to play with this kind of law of attraction, whatever business you do also. So, it's here. Venus is here. Okay? Maybe you are really standing out as a challenge. Being in the tension, like you are seen like this kind of Venus. Maybe I read that Venus text. That would be the most interesting. And heart chakra, beautiful Venus with the heart. It's not just a temptation. It's actually a temptation island. It's actually like a heart feeling Venus whole package. Let's see, but it's very good omen for the s.valentine. Like you are like having this Venusian powers. Let's read about the Venus for Capricorn. The goddess Venus is almost universally equated with love and romance, beauty and pleasure. She also governs creativity, talents of all sorts, and art. That's your challenge, how you can be this kind of creative goddess. God, as an astrological player, Venus is true to her image and certainly represents love, partnerships, and marriage. Those, however, are just the one facet of Venus energy. At her most basic, she represents attraction. Both what we are attracted to and what we attract to ourselves. Looking at this idea in terms of law of attraction, we draw toward us and are drawn toward what we value and what we desire. The Tree of Fire, Tree of Wands, denotes the energy of attraction, whether to another person, to an ideal, or an item. We can see by this card and those surrounding it how the attraction itself affects the situation. In addition, the nature of the things desired or value may be revealed into the unknown. So there is this unknown attraction. You are attractive, but you don't know what the energy around you being attractive is getting to you. It's kind of unknown. But you should kind of trust your powers to get the same level of attractiveness back to you, like a mirrored. Into the unknown. We will read this in the end. This is now your predictions. This is a challenge. Venusian energy. We put this back and I keep this Venus on the table. We are gonna see current feelings of your person. So let's see. February, s.valentine. Oi. A little bit. Careful with this fire. So Capricorn's person, current feelings of your person for s.valentine, possible even. This is the month. And the heart has spoken. Next to that, we take the Lynchian thing, like a lockbox from the lock lady. We get some lock lady wisdom for Capricorn. Okay, yeah. Thank you. So, current feelings of a person. This is Merimort has done a different version of this kind of like elements. I know this is also Monsira Altaf poem, but she says, you are water, cleanse, flow, cry. You are fire, burn, shine, be excited. You are air, move, stay still, breathe. You are earth, grow, gather, nurture. You are space, free yourself, love, and protect. This Venus thing is definitely like a space. You are space. Free yourself, love, protect, or also fire, burn, shine, be excited. The person see this kind of elemental powers. Then we have the polar opposite, rooster and a chicken. There has to be polarity in a relationship. Lean into feeling. This is triggering me right now. What is this trying to teach me? Feelings are messengers like crows. So there is this crows flying to give messages to this couple that are very polar opposite. Okay. Then we have totalitarianism begins with the thought police and wins with self-censorship. Angel's warning. This is maybe a person feel like you're very rigid or something. I don't know. All truth passes through 3 stages. First is ridiculed. Second, it is violently opposed. Third, it is accepted as being self-evident. Arthur Schopenhauer. From the late, no, like a 1700 and 800. This has been long-living philosopher. It is interesting at a time to think about this, like how the truth is first ridiculed, second violently opposed, and third it's accepted as being self-evident. Good kind of a little bit political society level of thinking. They relate to you. Maybe you are like able to talk about those kind of subjects. Third eye chakra, I have nothing to prove in life. I'm free to do what gives me joy and happiness. Feeling of freedom. And questions to open your heart chakra. Can you experience love for yourself when you are unhappy or lonely? It's a good thing that you have a heart chakra here. There is a challenge to fall to be actor and just playing a part in your life, not really feeling it, just doing what everybody's supposed to do, copying the loving behavior, but not really feeling into it. True ways, of course, to be true lover and stop the faking. And that means that you have to really understand even the, can you experience love for yourself when you are unhappy or lonely? The love starts from yourself, of course. You can be also loving when nobody's around. What do you then? What do you do then? Okay, now let's keep this reading not too long. We are having beautifully for February Venus on the table still. Now we take the same deck as the challenge and we're gonna see this golden compass. I'm gonna soon read your comments, but you should say that you're Capricorn. That's how your question will be read. So golden compass. So actually in the beautiful thing about Eros and Psyche, this card is missing from the table. I was having in my icons here. Maybe I should put it here. The Eros is the card of erotic love, and the Psyche is goddess of the soul. Just wondering about this Venus on the table. Often in the planetarian world, there would be like a Venus and Mars are the opposites. The Eros and Psyche. Let's tune to this. Now in the golden compass, that can be indeed your heart. And you got it here. Where you're coming from to this February now. This is the starting feelings. What is behind you influencing to this? And east, what lies in front of you that you would notice better. And next move to make, this kind of important. What kind of move you can make, maybe even in love relationship. Now. Okay, Panu, wow. You are coming from the south. It's really like California's burning. This is the king of wands, so really artistic art director king or queen, like this is a king, of course, the mastery of some creative force, creative indeed leader. Everything is on fire. You were kind of giving the opportunity to put a new fire, but you're really like a fire starter here. Now I think about like that maybe Capricorn, you are a little bit influenced about this news also about the LA burning, like there has been this kind of fire somehow in your heart burning, that you want something get done. Then there is, or literally there has been a fire. What is behind you? Wow, there is a full like a luck, like you've been lucky in your life, you've been able to gather wealth. This is a Sampo, the smith, who is making this kind of money machine. So you've been very focused on gathering wealth. I'm not surprised about Capricorn having this, that you are like blessed with the money or abundance, like you have been like focusing on this. Now going forward with February, what lies in front of you? Okay, Maahinen, this is the heavy worker. So recognizing that it's been grounded worker energy, everyday worker. We can read this story about this Maahinen. It's almost like if you look at Elsa stories, there are those people living in the forest. This is this kind of character, living under the ground, kind of like a magical grounded persons. But that is in front of you. You should be doing just the work, everyday work. And the ground, to be grounded. Think about the ground, maybe in the really like a harvest farmer always think this time what you want to cultivate. So it's really kind of like beginning of the harvest ideas, what to grow this year, like putting the seeds. And then we have the next move to make. Wow, totally the fire stuff is here. This is the Knight of Fire. If here is the king is sending this kind of soldier to the war, like it's like the knight is here, the burning Ferrari, the cannot stop thinking about LA fires. I don't know how they have influenced you. You could tell in the comments, but there is almost like this people's properties burning because there's these gates, while this man is here burning in his house. But it is like somehow you might have like a burning desire to do something great. Even this burning could have happened in your environment, but now going forward you should still think about the story of, I'm gonna soon tell you this, how the lover boy was capturing the burning horse. So he was putting this kind of cold shower, cold like ice storm, was asking the gods to put this kind of thunder hitting the earth, and like there was this ice storm coming, and it was cooling off this horse. It was too hot-headed, and then was able to tame it and make it his horse and bring it to the Queen of the North. So then was like a gesture to capture the girl, like he was able to do this task. But you should do this now. You should calm the burning horse, just put up off the too much fire. Let's read about this worker card. I think let's focus on that. All this fire in same line. Devil's horse. This is kind of devil, and this is like a interesting. Of course, I mean, I'm not even thinking Capricorn, you have the devil card is your card. So this kind of big passion is part of your sign, that you get passionate about something is a totally work card. The devil card also somebody who's like a rock star worker, like just grinding it, like I'm gonna make myself start doing this, like putting all in. That could be even here, but this card was telling a little bit like to calm down. Let's read first this Mahinen. So this is now lying in front of you. You should notice. It's grounding, physical functions, handy person, organized, really careful, like a huolellisuus, like a doing carefully things, showing the creativity and practical skills in a practical level, enjoying your work, practicing and being honest. Being honest, grounded worker. Okay, let's read about this Mahinen. What are these creatures? So these creatures were living underground. Everything was opposite, like in our world. They were going their feet towards the sky. It was like night and day how the things were going in the underworld. Even the trees were growing upside down. And sometimes you could think this in these stories, these were the dead people who were still living on in their families. And when they got top of the earth, they shape-shifted to ants or a frog. So you should not step on top of the ants, because they would be these creatures' paths. And then they would get you lost in the bush if you bother their paths. So be respectful for the ants. And these were masters of shape-shifting. They were often very small and colored with earth and resembled humans. And what this card want to tell you about now, what's next happening in this February. So this Mahinen's function is to take care of the physical level of actions. Rudolf Steiner believed that every human being has the side of this mahinen, this kind of creature that is developing the physical senses, dexterity, ability to endure things, and taking care of yourself. If the side of the mahinen, if the kind of shadow side of a person is missing or is weak, a human being is living ungrounded ways and cannot manage the ordinary life well. If the side of the mahinen is good, he is very active and able to have success, everything that is getting busy with. When a person is strongly grounded, she is also very healthy and balanced, and everything goes like a dance. And the low energies you notice from the fact that you have constantly struggle in your life, or things are like a messy. If you are hitting your toe, you are forgetting the keys home, you are getting late from the bus, you don't remember what you bought from the shop, even it was same day, you should start to do grounding. And sit in a comfortable position, breathe peacefully, and close your eyes. The earth spirit is dark, and you can imagine it's rising up your spine, and meanwhile it's rising this earth energy to you while breathing. You are building the roots deeper to the ground. Like you should imagine yourself like a rooting, like it comes from your ass or whatever, like you're sitting, the roots go down. In the same exercise you could do standing, and then you're like putting the roots down with your feet like a tree. And what else? Also, walking in the nature is the very effective way to keep connected to the ground energy. You will forget the worry and everyday issues if you just dare to go to forest walk daily. So the card asks you to live in harmony with your surroundings, environment, and take care of the balance and ethical aspect of it all. And this kind of elf will bring happiness to a house. When the elf stay in the good mood, when you are helping it to be, you are grounded, and then you bring happiness. If you are constantly in the anger states, it will bring you misery. So be aware of this energy now going to February, to have a happy elf in your house, within you, within your energy. Okay. And yeah, this was kind of interesting. I was focused on this, and this is kind of the builder night, but now got in fire. And putting the fire off is also the thing. I think you have to, just saying shortly what is this all about, is like you have to just seek balance. And whatever you notice that make you ungrounded, this can be strong feelings if the Venus is coming around also. It might be a little bit like ungrounded when you get this kind of high emotions. So try to keep this kind of balance. Okay. Now, next thing, I'm gonna read you this advice. Let's keep it not too long, this reading. I will look your questions soon. Capricorn, this is a Capricorn collective reading. Into the unknown. This actually will be, if any Aquarius or Pisces are looking, the same card game advice to Aquarius and Pisces. So you can already hear your wisdom for February, because this is going to be the same. So trust and all will be revealed. Life is an adventure, and often new opportunities will arise that you won't know how to deal with. This is one of those times. You are required to trust that this new phase will reveal wonders and miracles as you step into unknown territory. Imagine that you are not only a pathfinder, but a path maker. Whatever your inquiry, trust that you will be safe. Stay aware as you discover new marvelous territories and valuable treasures. It's kind of giving guidance that the treasures could be really like in the ordinary life. That you should not like think it's that far, like be grounded to notice it in the ordinary life. So let's see who is here. Not so many people are, but Sabrina, Malina, Greta. Now I would like to know if some of you is Capricorn, because if not, I'm just gonna come back soon for Aquarius, and then again I offer this. But now any Capricorn looking life, you would have a chance to open your mouth and ask a question, and I could take it. Let's see. Next, Aquarius is gonna have a third eye chakra. Yes, you were having heart chakra. It's very beautiful still to look this kind of card. Like wow. February and also s.valentine, and Capricorn is having a Venus as a challenge. Yes, there is nobody saying that is born in a Capricorn time, so I will close now this reading. Come soon, 3 o'clock for Aquarius. So this is meant for a sacred space for that star sign, so I will take those kind of questions from the star sign. Okay, thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, and thank you for being here. Okay, bye and happy February.